A horde of leeches approaching you in the forest might not be the most welcome sight. That is, unless you're a conservation biologist. See, these little vampires carry something invaluable to these scientists: blood. And not just any blood. The blood of many different animals. It's important for conservation biologists to know which creatures live in an ecosystem, so they conduct biodiversity surveys to get as accurate a wildlife census as possible. But unlike a human census, scientists don't have as simple a method as posting out forms. Some survey methods are expensive, some are invasive, and others are downright impractical. But with a belly full of blood, leeches might just be able to survey the ecosystem for us. Now, these aren't the typical leeches that live in ponds that you might be picturing. There are actually terrestrial leeches too. They live in humid tropical climates and also enjoy a tasty blood meal, which can remain in the leech's system for months. And in 2012, a study was published showing that leech blood meals can be used to identify wildlife. This works because leeches store their blood meals in their systems for a long time, and scientists can extract the DNA from the blood cells and identify it through a polymerase chain reaction test, or PCR for short. PCR works by recreating the process of DNA replication in a test tube. You might have heard of it before in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. It's the same test. Scientists mix a DNA sample with some enzymes that act like photocopiers of DNA, and molecules that tell those photocopiers exactly what genes to copy. Several rounds of this replication result in many copies of that specific gene, enough to be easily detected by a machine or other lab tests. This can help scientists look for the DNA of specific animals. So, collecting leeches isn't the perfect wildlife survey method to end all methods, but it's pretty darn good.